Hello, hello. We don't know when this live starts. Hello.
I think
hello.
it starts now. I think you're good.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another live. I'm very excited for you to visit with me in my kitchen. And a couple of things I thought of. Hello from the other side. That's lyrics from Adele. And Lionel Richie says, hello, is it me you're looking for? I know, I didn't tell you about it.
I have no words.
So we are exploring all things keto apple related. I've been playing around a lot with Chayote Squash, which is kind of like that. And what I did for my apple jam is I finally kind of diced them. I didn't peel them, so I found that my jam needed to simmer and boil for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, which I didn't mind because it filled the house with this gorgeous cinnamon apple smell. But if you don't want to simmer your jam for that long, you will need to peel your chayote squash, and because the flesh of the chayote squash is softer and less tough than the exterior. What do you call this? The peel, the skin.
The skin.
The skin. Okay, so I have done my chayote or apple jam, keto apple jam with the chayote squash, and I put the full recipe in the description box for you so that you could also prepare it in advance or whenever you wanted to. And this is what it looks like. Now, it looks a bit like caramel mixed in with the diced chayote. So this is what it looks like. It's nice and it's not runny at all, but it is pretty juicy, and I'm really happy with the consistency. And that is down to the amount of gelatin that I added. Okay. Put that aside for now. Here I have the Filo Pastry that we were playing around with 2 weeks ago, and I've cut it into a square, and you can see that I've got most of my little things cut out. This is for a strudel, by the way. So I'm just going to fold this down the middle, and then I'll show you what it looks like, just so that if you want to do this at home, you know kind of the steps that you need to take to achieve an apple strudel. Right. Okay, so you're going to cut your square, roll it out as thin as you can get it, cut your square, and then sort of mark thirds. So a third of your pastry is there, a third there, and a third there. So you're going to cut strips into the ends, those thirds, and then leave the middle solid. Fill the middle with your keto jam, and while I am preparing the next step, let's see who's here.
All right. Here we go. We'll start at the very beginning. We've got Auntie Chris. We've got the lovely Danielle Graves. We've got Mama S. We've got Judy Duran, Ella, Marianne, Kathy Roberts. Oh, I know I've got a break halfway through. Mrs. Henderson is here.
Oh, hello, Mom.
Hope you're feeling well, Mom.
Hope you're feeling well.
Danny, Miss Henson, Lily Albright is here. Michelle Lukowski. Now, I've been waiting to see this name so that I can practice my very best English. Mrs. Louise Braubach. And thank you very much for explaining how to say your name. I hope I got it right.
Thank you.
Susan is here.
Cajun Dagos?
Cajun Dagos. Jojo Johnson. Ethel Pierzynski. Joanne Hine. Jennifer Fine.
Jennifer's here.
Carb Conscious Carolyn. Kerry Whitbed. And Shirley Millar.
Oh, hello everybody. So I've got some sugar-free cranberries and they are going to serve as my raisins. If you do, some people don't like raisins, but some people do. These for me are such a great substitute for raisins. And I think I'm just going to add a little. Just so that I can get a taste in every bite. I mean, it's about a tablespoon.
We've got two more arrivals. DNL Lingo.
Hello.
Eve DIY Shop, who is watching from the Philippines.
Oh, very nice.
And a very important question, how is the hubby freezer? That was from Mama S. I'm just seeing if there's any.
I'm just concentrating.
You can tell by the face. Takes on a very specific look.
I'm smiling though, I think.
Yeah, it's called being in your
I have
element.
no idea what I'm doing in terms of facial expressions.
You look like a happy little camper.
It looks so good. Oh, and by the way, a lovely tip for you is if you want to explore anything keto apple related, do use pecan flour in your CK flour mix, because I mean pecan flour and apple, that's gonna be good.
So Lily says, hubby is digging his way to Australia. I will have him pick up the squash when he gets there.
Nice.
Well, just make sure he arrives in the right spot, Lily, or he might surprise a couple of huntsmans.
And also, I want to say a big thank you to Kerry Whitbread and Michael Rosenau for helping me find Chayote. I just wasn't having much luck. It's last week or the week before. Just fill a bit more in here. It's looking a bit empty.
Danny says, I think the next giveaway should be food delivered from Mel's test kitchen.
Yes, definitely.
But Danny, then I'll starve to death. Louise Braubach says, very good, you practiced English and German, said like a family member.
Oh,
Job done.
and yet I
can retire a happy man.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Louise. I got it right the first time. Okay, so we're gonna do an egg wash of our pastry.
Becky Nelson has arrived and says, I made it, but I'm not awake.
What? Becky's here? That's awesome. Well done, Becky.
Becky made it before it's 3 minutes to go.
That's awesome. Anyway, welcome everybody. Alright.
Danny says that Lily needs a walk-in freezer and she's thinking that she's just going to drop a 53-foot reefer trailer to use. Lily says she was going to ask Danielle how much to haul a person in a freezer. And Mom S says, hey, we could have a party in that freezer truck, Danielle. We could actually.
Yes. We need to keep that party idea for the summer though, so we can just, be cool in that freezer.
I've seen lots of people asking if they can get Chayote in the States. Is it known by any other names?
Well, here it's called choco yam. Kerry will be able to help me with that. But
wasn't that jicama? Wasn't that
no,
the
jicama
Oh, let's not go through all that
is
again.
something completely different. Okay.
Isn't that the yams though?
No.
I thought Kerry said last week it's known as yam here.
Well, Kerry will be able to help us.
Please come on, Kerry. I'm relying on you here. Danny says she could haul about 150 if we tell the guys to snuggle for warmth. That brings on a whole different lifestyle choice. Lily says, now, Mel, no bragging on your husband's inability to say names. I love it. Eve DIY Shop. Still watching 11 p.m. here in the Philippines. I love your keto recipe, but I'm low carb.
Oh, that works too. So you will notice, I'm going to show you my pastry now. You will notice that it is slightly darker than what it normally looks like, and that's because the pecan flour blend will probably look like this, but I am using the bambatfa. I'm using this bamboo fiber. It's unbleached, but I do find it quite a bit darker than the bleached version, which we are all used to. So there you go. All right.
Ella says she loves your outfit, sweetheart. Heart, thumbs up.
Thank you. And I bought it because I am a huge fan of the sound of music. Now, when Madam wants to make kids for the clothes, she uses the drapes, which I think is exactly this print in green. So I'm wearing the drapes. I need to stop.
Please join with me, ladies, and tell her she's 100% wrong.
No, you haven't watched The Sound of Music, have you?
I was treated to it as a child.
Right.
And unfortunately, I haven't seen it since then. Which
I need to show them. Now, for me, this is definitely more than one serving.
Ooh,
I would say if you want a big slice, it's going to be 2. Yeah, 2. So that can go
I'm sure I
there.
could do damage to that just by myself.
And now we're doing apple turnovers. So, again, roll your pastry out as thin as you can get it, and using a small pot lid or, whatever, make it into a circle. And now simply, we just place a couple of tablespoons of your apple jam onto that, and actually, I'm going to just create a design real quick, if it'll let me. Yes, it will.
Carb conscious Carolyn says, I soak zucchini in apple tea for apple tastes.
Oh yes, I love using zucchini. I find it actually really bland enough that it goes, like you can flavor it in so many different ways. Now I'm going to give up on that.
Taking too long?
No, there's just, I didn't oil my fork, so the pastry is sticking a little bit to my fork, so that is going to be one thick, big apple turnover. It's all good.
Charity Shelby.
Hello, Charity. Right.
He's been in hospital since the 29th, but was moved to a rehabilitation centre on the 4th. Still here, get to go home on the 18th related to a bad MS flare-up. I hope you get better.
Oh, yeah. Hope you get well soon. And take care. Everybody, please keep Charity in your prayers.
Vic Goddard says...
Oh, Vic's here. Hello.
Yeah, hello, Vic.
Hello, Vic.
Says, in Vancouver, I can find Chayote in larger stores, but also Asian and Latino stores.
Yes, I, upon the advice of Michael and Kerry, I found mine in an Asian grocer. So I'm gonna leave my apple turnover open like that because I think I want to fill it with whipped cream, or if you want to, you can actually seal it off, but I think I want to leave mine open. That's going to be very pretty. All right. No, it's exciting. My oven is preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 176 Celsius. And I'm just going to brush this with my egg wash.
Danny's got some great information.
Go for it, Danny.
Okay, y'all, I have checked Walmart in every zip I can think of, and yep, it keeps coming up at the Supercenter. So I must be able to get Chayote from Walmart.
Awesome.
Mom H says, just Chayote here where I live. Kerry's come in. Says, Jicama... Jicama. I'm never going to get
living in the past.
It's called yam bean in Australia, so I was right. Chayote is also called choco. Both can be found at Asian green grocers. I assume it's the same in the US.
Right.
Susan says she's never made a strudel.
Oh, it's time for you to make a strudel, Susan. It is dead easy. You make your jam. And like you don't have to do it all in one day. Make your jam, right? Your apple jam. And just keep it in the fridge. Don't add the cream, just so that you can extend the life of your jam. When you're about to use your jam, you can add the cream. Also, once you've made the jam you've just cooked up your jam, add the cream after you turn off the heat. That's the kind of best tips I can give you. But let's put this in the oven.
Do you need a timer?
Yes. Here we go, 15. We'll start off at, I think it's going to need 20 minutes, but let's go with 15 at first so I can check it in the last 5.
15. All right, timer's underway.
Time is on the way.
Now,
right, so shall we go through the comments?
We shall. So, Kerry says chayote is also called Mexican squash.
Mexican squash, so that's good info if you want to Google it.
Danny says you make the drapes look beautiful. Charity says, LOL Mel, excuse me, I love you guys, this recipe looks amazing.
Thank you.
Susan is asking, is the apple jam recipe in an earlier video?
Oh, it's in the description box of this live show, and I've put written instructions down just because I didn't make the jam, on camera showing it to you. It's because we would have been sitting here for an hour, 1 to 2 hours waiting for that jam to cook down and get the right consistency and soften the chayote. So that's why I did it like that, and that's why I wrote down the instructions.
Mom H says, wearing the straps is also in Gone with the Wind.
Oh.
I think that's what straps equals drapes. Wearing the drapes is now...
I need to watch Gone with the Wind again. I used to watch it like every week for years. And then I got so sick of it, I stopped. But yeah.
Joanne Hine says, oh my yummy.
Thank you.
Kathy is asking, is it the living room drapes you're now without?
I don't think I don't think this is my style in drapes. Sorry, no, definitely not my style in drapes.
I've never seen drapes that look like that.
No, neither. Where's Marcy Mars?
Well, I was just going to bring up a point because Paula Oyedele says,
hello, Paula.
Hi Paula, she says, I think Chef Fat Graham used chayote as a scallop potato in a ground beef dish. And that was going to ask the question, where is Chef? And Mr. Marzi Mars, I haven't seen him.
Oh,
but he likes to make a late entrance.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Chef's not here.
But apparently chayote is really good as a potato substitute as well. I do find that it's more like apple than, it might end up tasting like a bit like a sweet potato option. It's very nice and almost identical to kohlrabi, which is also a low carb vegetable. I think chayote is lower carb though, because I think there's only like 6 grams of net carbs in one chayote. So there you go.
Lily says, I guess you can make that savory as well as sweet.
You can. And the other thing, speaking of savory and sweet, in the Filo Pastry recipe, I did add a tablespoon of sweetener. That's the only difference, just because, you know, it is a dessert. So, yeah.
Kerry said she tried chayote today raw. It was quite nice, peeled, of course. To me, it tastes quite like apple.
Yeah,
or
it's
pear
got that
a little bit.
Yes,
same consistency. Ruth B says keto is not good for everybody.
No, and there are so many ways to do keto. You can, I mean, there's clean, dirty, vegan, carnivore, ketovore. You know, there are so many ways to do keto. There is also an option to do keto. There are studies that show doing keto for mature women, it should be a high protein keto diet. So you got your high fat, make your protein shouldn't be on medium, it should be on high as well. And then your carb is really low. You should check it out. Google, do your research, check if what I'm saying is right for you, and yeah.
Well, Danny says, Ruth, no, but we love it, and that's why we are here.
I think the attraction is really the results. Now, I went through menopause. God, how many years ago was that? 15, I want to say. 15 years ago, I went through menopause, and I put on about 50 pounds. Just because my hormones were imbalanced, and I was constantly hungry, and I went to the doctor, and he said to me, no way, you're too young to be going through menopause. But he did the tests, and he told me that I will then take on a dumpy kind of body, you know, big tummy, inflated tummy, and I just need to accept the weight gain that I'm going through. And I was like, no. So I went for about 5 years. I went through just eating salad, chicken, real high protein and real lean, and I was exercising 3 times a week. Do you know that I lost hardly any weight? Go on to keto, results. So that's the attraction on keto, is that you do get results, whereas with other diets, sometimes you may get results and they might be temporary. Or the thing is with keto, it could be temporary if you look at it as a diet as well. Make it your lifestyle. And on our channel, what we try to do is we try to provide you with recipes that are going to sustain that lifestyle. Things like desserts, for example, things that you think you can't have. It would be pretty daunting to think of, oh gosh, if I have to make this my lifestyle, that means I can never have dessert. I can never have cake. Apple cake. No, vanilla cake with chayote. And those are coated. I did it like, Steve from Serious Keto, he did chayote chips. I did a version of his. But yeah. So.
Okay. Danny says she's turning into a blue parrot over here for Walmart. Ha ha ha. Squawk, squawk. I have chayote. Squawk, squawk. And she says, I love you. I'm just looking up something because Lily says she's curious as to how much we pay here for chayote. And I can't remember. I think it was like $5.80 or $90 or something per one.
Per one. That's actually not bad.
Well, it's $1.23 in the US. So, I don't know. I think we got a bit.
Well,
they get a bit of a rough deal.
Yeah, but I mean, it's actually not. I don't think $5 for an imported or not an authentic vegetable or fruit from their country is too bad.
It's not too bad. No.
My pastry is puffing up a little bit.
Eve DIY shop says in the Philippines there's a lot of chayote and very cheap.
Nice.
I think Philippines is pesos. She's got P10 a kilo. I think it's 10 Philippine pesos. I'm not sure. I also use chayote in mango pie.
Pesos is Mexican, isn't it?
There's a Philippine. Could be. Hey.
I love messing with you though. It throws you off your,
Look, I've been wrong before. Like once back in 1994, I was wrong, so I could be wrong again.
AKA last week.
Danny is saying, just curious, and for ease of cooking, what would happen if you put your squash in a crock pot with your seasoning and just let it sit on your counter overnight on high or something?
Yeah, you could. I mean, you've got options here, right? You could get it down to a puree if you like. In particular, I wouldn't mind a puree version of the jam. And I mean, with a little bit of chunks, why not? You're getting that apple filling that, you might have missed for a long time. I haven't tried it in the crock pot though, Danny. So in theory, considering that mine unpeeled and diced took an hour and about, I'm going to say an hour 45 minutes, I think it would be just fine in the crock pot. Just be sure to add 2 cups of water instead of 1. What happened now?
Hi, a new name, Veronica Knapp. I haven't seen that before,
Yes,
so hi Veronica. Lily says drapes look good. I favour tents for my more formal wear.
Oh yes, the informal wear. You're right.
Kathy says amen. They would have looked hideous as drapes.
Yes.
And Danny, this is the one that cracked me up. Danny says I do really good with Omar the tent maker as well. I think he can actually get me enough room in the hips. LOL, LOL. I think a 10-person fits best.
She's been mean to herself.
I know. Ella says, please give Mel and Chris a thumbs up for the live. Thanks, Ella.
Oh, thank you. And also thank you if you are using my link to shop on Amazon US. I just want to say a huge thank you. Now, I haven't been able. I get paid in gift cards. It's been like $20, $30, but because of you, I managed to get $100 last month, and I donated all of it. So I just want to say thank you. And because I can't use that money, US dollars anyway, I'm going to be donating it every month, so to somebody in need. So if you use your Amazon, could you please maybe just save my link, and then you don't have to even buy from my shop. You can just search for anything. The fact that you entered Amazon through my link, it means that I will then get paid. So thank you. And also, welcome to Shelley, my latest Patreon. I hope you enjoy it there. And hello, and thank you for the support to all my Patreons.
Mom H says, I love Marzi Mars, hope he gets here soon.
Yeah.
And then about 8 more comments down, she says, sorry, Chris, that is after you.
Yeah, good save, Mom.
Thank you, Mom. You just made my week. Paula Sloat is here.
Hello, Paula.
Good day from Florida.
Oh, Florida. Wow.
What's the weather like in Florida, Paula? I bet it's lovely. Lily says, don't forget to hit the like button.
Like, thumbs up.
Where are we?
I've just noticed something. I need to put them on a rack.
Oh.
I need to put them on a rack because where's my gloves? The sauce seems to be seeping out a little bit.
Oh, the smell. The smell. No, but seriously. Oh, I just have to interrupt, sorry. Stacy is here.
Oh, hello, Stacy.
Stacy has arrived. Hello, Stacy, how are you? And she has dropped a big super thanks for us.
Oh, wow, thank you so much.
Hope you had a good week, Stacy.
Thank
and
you,
I'm
Stacey.
so glad you're here. It just always brightens up my day.
Yes.
And I haven't messed anything up so far.
Right, let me just do this.
Kerry said Chayote is $6.99 per kilo for her. And
Jicama.
Okay, I just messed it up because Stacy's here. Jicama is $14.99 a kilo.
14. It's a bit steep.
It is a bit steep. Now, Becky says, thank you for the reminder to make sure those thumbs up is marked. And she's talking to Ella.
Oh, yes.
Oh, there's your timer. So anyway, you already took it up.
Yeah, I'm just going to maybe do another 5 minutes and then...
Okay, I'll keep reading here.
I'm not having any luck.
Charity says, my Walmart doesn't have the Chayote, but the Publix does. There must be a store there.
Yeah.
Kerry says, Lily, that's why I'm going to be growing them.
Oh, yeah,
Because
that makes
it is
sense.
expensive. Danny says, okay, I got one for you, Chris. Add to the rooms you need to build for our darling Miss Mouse. She now needs a greenhouse. Lily, sorry, Danny, where is this going to stop? Do you need some help?
Can you just pull that paper down? Thank you.
Oh, I got to have a taste of the sauce.
What do you think? Tell us, what do you think?
Ooh, it's like apple cinnamon.
It's like apple cinnamon, okay.
Do you know what it actually reminds me of first taste?
What?
A McDonald's apple pie.
Oh, yay! I don't mind those.
No, I don't mind. I've got very good memories.
Right.
What I was going to say is, Danny, you need to stop this, as like this is just getting out of control. All these rooms. How much land are we going to need to build this house? It's going to be the size of a
I think
football
we
field.
need to probably live in Timbuktu to afford the land. And plus we need room so many of you can come and visit us.
I am just going to...
Okay, you guys saw that I put it on a rack, so do put yours on a rack just so that any excess sauce can seep out of the pastry.
My apologies, everybody. We've had a troll in the chat, Ruth, who said keto is not good for everybody.
Yeah?
It's been going on at some length. I put her in by mistake. I put her in timeout instead of removing her from the chat altogether. So my apologies to everybody that you've had to sit and read her comments. Everybody's been jumping in and giving her a hammering.
Do you know that I don't have access to the comments, so I'm probably the only one that doesn't know what's going on.
Well, I've got rid of it all now, but she's basically been slamming keto and commenting to other people, etc., etc. But everybody's been going back and refuting what she says.
The thing, we all know this, right? Because the minute you go on the keto diet, people want, the naysayers and the people who are concerned will say, oh, it's so bad for you, and what? You're going to get a heart attack, and you're all kinds of things. Anyway, if you visit your doctor, you do all the things that you're supposed to do, you do keto right. And what I mean by doing keto right is cook your food more than buying ready-made food, because then you control the amount of fat, the amount of protein, the hidden maltol and tolls that go in that you're consuming. I like doing keto in a balanced kind of way. So I will have a little bit of vegetables, I will have meat, and sometimes I would have something naughty like a keto pastry. So
I didn't restart the timer.
I think I need to take it out. I just wanted to get my pastry happy again because I didn't want it to get soggy. I'll take that out.
Okay. Sandy Reed is here. Said good morning, Mel and Chris.
Hello, Sandy.
Hello,
How
Sandy.
Are you?
Lovely to see you. Susan says, everyone remember to give a thumbs up. You like doing your little low budget puppet show?
I like doing my little things. So.
Joanne's dropped hearts and a firework and
thank you, Joanne.
playing card symbols and all sorts.
Oh, thank you so much.
Lily says her husband served in the Philippines and was also in Australia via an Aussie service friend.
That's wow. And now he's in the freezer. That's not a good
No, after all that.
story at the end.
Danny says, make jam in bulk, then freeze, question mark.
Yes.
Put in a jelly jar and pressure seal, question mark.
Yes. Definitely yes. And then if you want to make something with your apple jelly the next day, you take it out the night before, let it thaw out, naturally. It'll turn out like the day you cooked it. And then when your apple jelly is defrosted and you're ready to use it, stir in your cream. It'll make it a little bit more like a caramel sauce. Because if you think about it, you've got sweetener in there, you've got cream. The only thing that's missing is butter to make caramel. So you're getting that kind of a vibe together with, and highly recommend adding pumpkin spice. Highly recommend. It's gorgeous.
Judy says Chayote is about $1 each here in New Mexico. It's available at Walmart and almost every grocery store.
Lovely. Nice one, Judy.
And Danny's going to do an experiment on the Instapot pressure cook, and then she'll post after the experiment.
Nice. Oh, this...
It is
gorgeous.
absolutely insane. Oh, I can't wait to taste test this. Now, whilst that cools and you don't burn yourself and I get called a loser.
I'm not gonna. Oh yes, we had a hate comment last week. So, Miss Impatient here picked up. What were we doing? We were doing hand pies. I picked up the hot pie and dropped it because I was burning, and then somebody commented, "Can you? I can't. Something about a loser."
He says, what was it? What a loser.
He let her burn herself.
Yeah, he just sat there and let her burn herself.
Of course, we find these funny, so take it in the spirit that we take it. It's just funniness, because how was Chris supposed to stretch all the way over there for something that's completely my fault?
Look, I'll put my jacket over your puddle if it rains. Okay?
I am dying to just lift this and show you.
Well, halt and let me catch up.
Okay. Go for it.
Auntie Chris says, if pureed might be made into an apple butter with spices, brown sweetener, and a yummy emoji.
Yes.
Veronica Nab says, hi, I always watch, but I'm not much of a typer.
Oh, it's okay, Veronica.
It's okay,
Thank you for watching, though.
Hello, everyone, she says. Lily says, you didn't put, excuse me, you didn't put that rolling pin in your shop. I was looking.
It would be in I'll put it in my shop, Lily.
Veronica says, that's awesome, Mel.
Thank you.
Auntie Chris is blowing you a kiss.
Kisses!
They're talking about the Amazon. That's how far behind we are with comments.
Oh.
Alice says, that would be the same when I use your Amazon link and switch to the German Amazon. Yes, it would be.
Yes.
She's questioning. Stacy is asking, not to sound like a stalky fan, but how are we sitting on the aprons? Will they be available for Christmas?
That is a very good question. We have some challenges with the aprons, for sure. Now, if you guys want ugly aprons, I can do it for you in a flash. I don't want an ugly apron with my name on it. I want frills and I want girliness and I want prints, and I can't find a print-on-demand company that does pretty aprons. They will do pretty aprons, but they don't do print. So if you guys can find me somebody who does pretty aprons and will print on it, please let me know. I've looked on Amazon US, actually only on Amazon US, because I thought that if it's available on Amazon US, you can get it within a couple of days. Can't find a great supplier that'll do that for me. I've written to somebody named, I think it was HZNZ. They've got a weird name, but their aprons are really pretty. But yeah, so that is a very good question. One I'm wondering myself.
Watch this space. We'll try and get it done. Excuse me. Paula says, great weather today in Florida.
Nice.
Mom H says, Mel is always number one. That's a given. Jojo says, even on keto, I'm always starving. I see the scale changing, but I see myself the same. People are asking what I'm doing, LOL, but I don't see a difference.
Who says?
Jojo.
Jojo, you shouldn't be starving. You need to increase your fat content, my love. Even if you, it's things like Philadelphia cream cheese. I found Philadelphia cream cheese to have the lowest in carbs, but get your fat content up. Cream, butter, your fat from your meat, all sorts. You know where to get it from. Cheese, blah blah blah. Yeah, that satiates you. Gives you a feeling of fullness. I mean, you can probably just eat the same way that you're eating now. Just add maybe some cheese wedges to it, and I promise you, you will feel a difference.
And my tuppence worth is, just to add to that, maybe test your ketones, Jojo, just to see if you are actually in ketosis. Because if you're properly in ketosis, you get to the point where you forget to eat. You've got to remind yourself to actually have a meal because you just don't ever feel hungry.
Yeah, the high fat on the keto diet is what suppresses that feeling of hunger, and it does reduce, the high fat content does help you reduce your appetite because you don't feel hungry anymore. So that is something you do need to address.
Danny says, I love immature little gnats that try so hard for attention. She's talking about
yeah.
Susan says, the first time she's ever seen a negative from anyone, either that or I'm blind. No, we get a few here and there. It's not many.
No.
But I've always said, I said this to Mel right at the start, the bigger that the channel grows, the more that they will come. It just comes with the territory. But it's not them. I mean, you look at the community of people that are in here, and the love and the friendship and everything else that's in there is just amazing. And I actually think haters get scared off when they enter the live chat. They go, okay, well, we're just going to get slammed if we go in here. So they leave. That's what I like to think anyway. Danny says, Jojo, hang on, girl, you got this. Maybe try bulletproof coffee. It helped me feel full.
Yes. And that's the thing too with bulletproof coffee. It is high in fat.
Well, Jojo is sticking with it. She says she's going to have to go and get that vegetable and make this pastry today.
Yeah. Jojo, how about a video again? I love Jojo's video. I watch her chip video all the time. Just because. I feel happy after I watch it. I'm crazy.
Jojo says she's going to try the bulletproof coffee that Danny recommended.
Nice.
My mate says people with bad comments don't love themselves. I feel sorry for them. Joanne Hines says, aha, you made me double check the thumbs up, see if I already did, and I did.
Oh, thank you, Joanne.
Stacey says, I get Chris all frazzled, and then she's got a bunch of swearing emojis, true to form. Dude, I've been here just sitting quietly in the corner. Okay, I'm on to you now, Stacey. I am on to you, and I shall keep this in mind at the start of next week's live. Judy Duran has dropped us a big super thanks.
Oh, thank you so much, Judy. Judy always supports our channel.
She does.
Yeah, a lot. All of you who are here support our channel.
I'm officially adopting Judy as an auntie.
I just don't want to be offensive by calling somebody auntie that doesn't want to be called auntie. So, with your permission.
Well, Judy, if it's okay with you, I'm adopting you. Mom S says, very true. Mom H. Danny says, never stopping, Chris. We will build a whole community when I move to Australia to y'all. I'll bring people with me. Looking forward to that part.
You won't see me for all the time Danny is with me. Chris will not be seeing us ever. We'll just be like stuck like glue going everywhere.
Are you expecting me to protest?
No.
The sheer amount of peace and quiet that I'm going to get.
No, it's going to be loud. I'm just warning you. It's going to be loud.
You said I won't see you.
And we'll probably be here in the kitchen, doing mad scientist experiments.
Okay, so I need to build a man cave in the next county.
Yes, and have a little cot there so you can sleep there as well.
Danny's saying, I think 20-acre community. Yep, definitely.
20-acre, wow.
Susan says that looks delicious, Mel.
I need to show it to you, don't I?
Jojo says, my boyfriend said the McDonald's apple pies are made with potatoes, not apples. Said it's a big scandal. Oh, okay. Danny says, I know it's weird, but I love McDonald's apple pie. Now, do you want to show that, or do you want me to?
Yeah. I want to show this. Okay, so the strudel, the apple turnover. Oh my God. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Little
Do you
bit
want
of sauce.
some paper towel or something? Or a plate? Am I taste testing this? Is that what's happening?
Of course, we have to taste test.
Yep. Show it up to the...
So I'll just go and try and get as much to the edge.
Now, are you burning yourself?
No,
yet?
I'm not. I'm not.
Are you
You
sure?
don't want anybody complaining at you. And you know, you got a little bit of flexibility there. Is that a good shot? Am I in shot?
Yes.
You got a little bit of flexibility there to add heavy whipping cream, or if you want to stuff it with like a stiff caramel. Oh yeah, that's good. But then, you know, also take a look at your pastry. The pastry is properly cooked and it's still flexible. I'm very happy with that. Now, this one, I don't think I should. Should I?
Why don't you just pick the whole thing up? Like the whole tray. Or that thing, yeah.
Actually, I'll turn this around.
Come closer, Clarice. There we go. Oof.
Yes. It's sticky.
Oh, it's sticky.
And
I thought you got cooked.
no, it's sticky.
Now,
Exciting.
Lily says, I asked hubby when we're going to Australia. He said, Lily, my dear, Australia isn't ready for Hurricane Lily to land on their shore. Stacey says, I've been waiting for Amazon for supplies, been out of CK flour all week, and it's baking day.
Oh.
So Amazon must be out of...
Can you guys
bamboo
not
again.
get bamboo fiber still?
Jojo says, I've been wanting to go to Australia since I saw Muriel's wedding. Oh, I watched that movie a lot.
Yes, that's actually a good movie. Just to clear my mess.
Stacey says her cardiologist actually told her, I usually tell people no to keto, but he told me to keep up my work.
That's a lot of us actually convert our doctor's opinions of keto, don't we? I have a friend, very loyal supporter of my channel. We met about 2 years ago, and he had just started keto, was trying to find out how to do this diet properly, and he belonged to some groups that were a bunch of naysayers. They were very similar to whatever you think of as keto police. Oh, you can't do this, and you can't do that, and you can't do this, and you can't have sweetener, and you can't have that. And he came across my channel, and we started talking, obviously, about how to do keto right, customized to his lifestyle and what he likes to eat. And he has he's got his diabetes under control, his levels, his vitamin and health levels are all within a healthy range, and I mean, he's half the person that he was. So maybe one day he will share his story with us, but he's done so good. And the guy's name is Michael Rosenau. Some of you may know him.
Well, you've outed him now, so he's going to have to step up. Danny says, Jojo, I want to move over there. I say we all become roommates. Chris will be building forever. Haha. Love you, Chris. Want a new hammer for Christmas. I do actually, please, Danny, but I'd like an armoured car first, a full one.
What's the armoured car for?
But it's full of money.
Oh.
I'm going to need it. Lily says, underlying health issues can cause any diet to put you at risk. So always check with your doctor first. I'm a diabetic and got the green light from my doc to do keto.
Yes.
Kerry says, I made a blender cake with chayote yesterday, but I boiled the chayote. Epic fail, do not recommend. Second cake tonight, roasted, sliced chayote, cooked in cinnamon and sweetener for 20 minutes.
That's exactly what this is. This is the blender cake vanilla with chayote slices, coated in cinnamon sweetener, and all. It's just a vanilla cake there, and then I just put the chayote slices around the side. This is actually my bottom layer. I'm going to fill it with cream there, slap on another layer, and then do it again. Repeat.
I can't wait to get into that.
And I can't take it out now, but my cake is here. I added a 1/4 cup of egg white protein powder to my blender cake. And I haven't made a video of the blender cake yet because I just wanted to try that one trick, and it is really good. Your cake does rise more. So if you want to make your blender cake again, add a 1/4 cup or 20 grams of egg white protein powder to your dry ingredients.
Wow, what a wonderful comment. This is from Veronica Knapp.
Oh.
All I know is that the keto community has pretty much saved my life. Type 2 diabetic, learning from Mel and others, I am able to be medication free, a controlled diabetic, and lost 100 pounds.
100 pounds.
That is awesome.
Congratulations.
Veronica. Well done.
That is fabulous. No, see, it's those kinds of experiences and stories, and
and there's so many like
and
that.
you start off being unhealthy and sick. Wow. Anyway, bottoms up, people.
Danny says she's moving right on up to the spare room, our spare room. Kerry says, also remember that jam for Mel is most likely jelly in the US. That's a good tip.
Sorry,
Kerry,
yes it is.
100% is. Susan says, my doctor told me all the literature says this shouldn't work, but I have patients that lose weight and their lab work is good, so whatever works. That's exactly right. Good?
Love the addition of cranberry.
Millie's asking if that would taste good on some toast, and I think it would.
Chaffle. You can add some pumpkin spice to your chaffle and add your jam. Oh yes.
You could stick that jelly jam on top of anything you like. Waffle, well, yeah, chaffles, pancakes.
Danny was telling me that IHOP do pancakes with apple on top, and if you think about it, if you use like Bisquick pancakes, some of you have already made the Bisquick mix. So easy to make your pancakes. And if you have your jam already sitting in the fridge, again, so easy. So I feel like it's going to be, for me, it's going to be a staple. Keep my apple jelly in the fridge or the freezer. I think I'm going to highly recommend peeling your chayote first. I am getting the crunch from the skin. I don't mind it, it's just chewy. You know what I mean?
I found that when I ate the piece before. But, you know, some people peel apples as well.
I think, you know, if you're looking for some texture, it's quite nice. Any more comments?
Lots and lots and lots and lots.
Yeah, I think you better go.
Mom H says, beautiful, looks so tasty and must smell wonderful. Black Star. Hello, Black Star. Going to cut into it, question mark, which you've just done because Yeah, we're behind a bit. Eve DIY Shop says, Mel, you're so pretty.
Oh, thank
got
you.
Green love hearts. Danny says, leather apron with studs for me.
Leather apron and studs.
Yeah, you were talking about aprons way back. Jojo says, LOL at ugly aprons. Stacy says, LOL, no, I'll wait. I'm just looking for my hubby's shopping list.
Oh.
Cheryl Mom S says, the apron you wear on the lives is very pretty. It has your picture on it.
Oh, okay.
Mom H says, what about men's aprons too?
Men's, yes. Men's wouldn't be an issue. Like, I find when I say ugly aprons, it's the men's looking one.
What's up with
I'm
that?
so sorry if I'm offensive, but
I am highly offended.
the ugly ones are the men's ones.
You wash your mouth out with soap. Paula says, much love to you both. Have to scoot as usual. Bye, Paula. Eve DIY says, your husband is very supportive. And love heart face.
Yes.
Thank you, Eve.
He is.
Jennifer Fine says, that does look like an apple turnover from McDonald's. Black Star says, eat the fat.
Yes.
Yeah. Jojo says, thanks for the tip, Mel. I'll increase the fat. My boyfriend said his appetite has decreased, but he eats ribeye steaks every day. I like cream cheese and butter. I will increase that. Yep, good idea, Jojo.
Yep. Even if like if you do, say, because it's winter, it's not winter, it's fall there now. You can just put some melted butter over your vegetables. It's going to make it extra yummy, of course. And like you can do an Alfredo sauce with some extra cream cheese. You can just have it on the side. Season your cream cheese with everything but the bagel seasoning, and you've got something savory to, there's lots you can do. Anyway.
There is a Mars loose in the house.
Oh, thank God. Nice to
Hello,
see you,
Mr.
Mr. Marzi Mars.
He says, bombastic day, g'day.
In the house.
Thumbs up, please. Let's see some love hearts once again for the dynamic duo reaching their 100k last week. Let's go. And he's got lots of love hearts, and so have a lot of other people.
Let's go.
Vic says there's more love than hate here.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Everyone's saying hi to Marzi and dropping hearts. Stacy says, Jojo, I had the worst time with ketone strips. I never showed ketones. I get the struggle. Never invested in the machine. After a while, I just went with reading my body and reactions to the carbs. And Stacy, that's actually what I do as well. I've never tested a ketone in my life. I know where my appetite goes. I know I'm in ketosis.
And look, the other thing too is life is busy. You've got all this food to cook. You've got to feed yourself. You've got to try and move around a bit more if that's something that you can incorporate. Making the switch with your diet can be a little overwhelming. Aside from that, you've got people saying, do this type of keto, do that, don't eat this, don't have this, don't have, that kind of thing. It's important to have the right information that's tailored to you, your health conditions and health needs, and where you're at in life. If you don't have time to cook, really, you want quick, like 15-minute preparation kind of meals. It's very much an individual thing. So I think if you can do ketones and test your ketones, then do it. But like for me, it was just important to eat right. That was all I did. I don't exercise. I'm sure you can tell, but I don't exercise. I just eat right. So.
Well, Stacey said, wish I was more helpful after her
You are.
comment.
Of course you are.
I wish you were more helpful too, Stacey. Becky
Us.
says you can get lots of fat without adding more dairy. Comes from avocado, coconut milk powder, coconut butter treats, lots of tallow added to stuff. rendering tallow leaves all these yummy little crisps.
Oh, love you for that, Becky. Thank you for all that info.
Claudia Same says,
Hello, Claudia.
could someone please share the link with the phyllo dough Mel mentioned? Can't find it.
Oh, it's in the live show from 2 weeks ago, 1st of October.
Jojo says, I may have to get the machine. I'm still new at this. I think it's been 2 to 3 months now. Jennifer
2 to 3
Fine.
months.
Mel, what is the crust you used? I didn't see it in the recipe.
The Filo Pastry video was done 2 weeks ago. It was a live show like this. So however you found this live show, you'll find the same one. It's called Filo Pastry Testing. I'm just going to do a link in the description box and I'll let you know when to refresh your page. So don't bother looking, I'll put it in for you. I should have actually done that. Now live shows are very long. So just add your dry ingredients to the bowl, add your wet, you mix it, you make a ball of dough and you roll it out however you want to roll it out. And that's it. So that's the instructions or the method for it. Yeah. 1 second.
Jojo says, you guys are awesome. I love this group of people I meet.
Yeah, the group of people. It's the group of people for me.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, Danny says, Jojo, we love everyone. Heck, they even accepted weirdo truckers and let us be included.
Oh, you're not weird. If you're weird, then how weird are the rest of
Well, Danny,
the rest of us?
If I was going to say, if you're weird, you are in extremely good company.
I think we're just a bunch of like-minded people. A lot of us have very common interests. Aside from, the keto diet bringing us all together, it's also really interesting and super lovely that people from this community are making friends with each other outside of the live shows. And that just really excites me because if this show didn't exist, that might have never happened. And refresh your page. The recipe for the Filo Pastry link is there. And just jump straight to the description box and get all your ingredients. And this amount of pastry, by the way, was half of that recipe, and I added sweetener. So, it's your choice. So, there you go.
Judy
Hello.
says, I'll be your Auntie Chris and Mel. So she is now officially Auntie Judy.
Okay, done. Thank you.
Mama S, Claudia, look under the live videos for the phyllo. Yep. Okay. Thanks, Mama. Jojo says, oh man, Mel, I want to eat that too.
Yes.
Now, Danny says, blood is the highest accuracy. Use Keto Mojo, meter myself. And Jojo's going to look for Keto Mojo. So that's
good.
Danny says, or Susan says, Danny, I'm amazed at what you make in your truck. I'm sure Diesel doesn't mind either.
Oh, yes.
Diesel looks like an incredibly happy dog.
Yes.
I hope I get to meet Diesel one day. I'm a absolute dog nut. Danny says, love Chris's version of Silence of the Lambs quote. Now, Auntie Chris says, I need to put on a bib. You've got me drooling all over myself.
Oh, that's awesome. It means that, you might be motivated to give this recipe a try. I honestly think I found it really easy. Number one, the Filo pastry, right? You add all the ingredients to the bowl. Even if, say, you do... you mix up, you don't do your dry ingredients first or your wet ingredients first. It literally doesn't matter. Only thing is the xanthan gum to sprinkle it, so that it doesn't clump up. And then you roll it into a ball, you roll out your pastry. The jam, literally throw everything into a saucepan, the cold water, everything, and then you turn it on the heat, you place it on a medium heat, stir it occasionally. Like, I found it really easy, and for me, I did all of this evening. So, didn't I?
Yeah. Actually, not long before.
Not long before the live, yeah.
Sounds like Stacey's having a bit of a mare, because she said she had no bamboo. Had to happen in her comment. I had no bamboo fiber. Somehow I had no egg white protein powder. Then my digital scale fell in the sink.
Oh.
So the gods said no baking till Amazon comes. Joanne Hines says, I have to go in 5 minutes. Have a good day, everyone. 2 years keto with 80 to 100 pounds. Gone healthy, long hair, no arthritic pain. That is awesome, Joanne.
Arthritis. Wow.
That is awesome.
That is fantastic. Like, hearing your experiences are such a blessing, aren't they? Like, for everybody. And it's so encouraging to know that you can heal certain conditions through your diet. So good. What happened?
So it was Joanne who was saying she had to go. So bye, Joanne.
Yeah.
Have a good week. Chef is here.
Oh my goodness. We were wondering where you were.
Says, hello all. Hope everyone is well. I hope you're doing good, Chef. You are late. What is your excuse? Please do explain.
Either fishing or working on his project.
Yes, I think the project maybe. So let's see. Lots of people saying hello to Chef. Hello, hello, hello.
Nice.
Jojo's already ordered the Mojo.
Oh, that's
Keto
wonderful.
Mojo.
Yeah. It's good to get things that are going to help you. You know what I mean?
Stacey says, Michael, wow, I had no idea, but he's amazing at his baking. Jennifer is asking, Mel, did you peel the chayote or just cut it up with skin on? I think you already answered that, but...
No, I'm going to recommend peeling it for a softer, if you want, like, consider cooked apple that's been peeled. If you want that kind of texture, I'm going to say peel your chayote. If you don't mind a bit of crunch, leave it like the way it is. It's fine. So, yeah.
Stacey says, loves, have a beautiful week. I'm off to make my flour and some bread. Hope the baking gods are with me.
Yeah.
Have an awesome week, Stacey.
Have a wonderful week, Stacey.
See you next week. Kerry says she tells me about the protein powder as I'm scraping the batter into the tin.
Oh, you can just...
She's got a laughing emoji.
You can take it out, Kerry. You can take it back out and put your protein powder in if you want. The cake is still going to turn out good without your protein powder. I just got a higher rise, is all.
Jojo says, oh my god, Mel, eating makes me hungry. Veronica says, thank you for the heads up, Mel and Chris.
Oh.
Chef says he's doing well. Just so much to do before a bitter cold winter here in Missouri. And he says there's nothing better than hearing success stories from the keto lifestyle. Yeah, couldn't agree more, Chef. Oh, Kelly Bow has arrived.
Oh.
Hello, Kelly.
Hello, Kelly.
I'm late to the party, but that looks delicious.
Thank you.
Chef says that's an amazing community for sure. Mama S says we will figure it out in the spring, Chef. Nice to know someone is close. Becky says I use Mel's phyllo dough for 3 weeks now. I love it. Thank you again, Mel. Of course, can't forget Chris for the cinematography skill. Thank you, Becky. That'll keep me employed for another week. Mama S says, I was chatting to Marzi, comments just got buried. Yes, there's a lot of comments of people like talking to each other, and those ones I'm not reading out just because the more of these lives that we do, the more comments there are. And
it's gonna get...
I almost can't keep up. So I'll read the ones out that are questions and comments and things, but the ones of people talking to themselves, I let them talk to themselves because I reckon that's awesome. Wilson Souza.
Hello, Wilson.
Hello, my dear friend. I'm Wilson from Brazil, Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, wow. So lovely to meet you. Thank you for joining us.
I think they say bom dia. And is that how they say good morning? Bom dia?
Bonjour.
No,
That's-
bom dia.
I don't know that.
I'm going to say that and let's see if it's right. Kathy says we love, support and enjoy laughing with each other. Yes, we do. Chef says welcome Wilson, welcome Wilson. Oh, lots of people are saying welcome to Wilson. See, I can't keep up. Every time I read something, it moves.
Go fast.
I've missed one from Susan somewhere because people are laughing at it. I can see your face.
I saw some of the comments. They're talking about an asylum.
Well, I see Danielle says occasion to Susan, we need matching straitjackets, not aprons, but I can't see. Oh, welcome to the asylum, Wilson, says Susan. We have a lot of fun. There we go. Yes, we do need matching straitjackets, not aprons. Marzi says, Susan, too right, you may be the main receptionist for calling it out. I'll remain the floor manager. And Chef says, what's Lily's title? Lily is in charge of warehousing, we'll put it, because that's where the freezer will be. Inventory.
Inventory
management.
I would give Lily the title an orderly.
An orderly.
An orderly, because that person would transport things, and an orderly could very easily hide a body in a freezer. That was evil.
That's an evil laugh. Even a microwave got scared.
Yes.
Kerry says the dishes are done, cake in the oven, chicken ready to dehydrate, off to work in 45 minutes. Wow, that's a heck of a lot
you
for
did
this
well.
time of morning. Danielle says the keeper of the freezer, Lily, haha. Marzi, positions are filling quick in this asylum.
Yes. I want to be a patient. You guys can be staff. I just want to, be crazy.
Susan said bad behavior sent to Lily for freezer timeout. Mom S, I need to find a position in the asylum. What can Mom S be in the asylum?
I think manager. I'll put you as the manager, Mom S.
Yeah, Mom's got that.
Mom's got good organizational skills.
I think general manager.
Yeah, general manager.
General manager.
Yes. I wonder who's going to be the doctor.
Nope, not me.
Nope.
Let's see, doctor. Who could be the doctor? I think Stacy could be the doctor.
Oh, then we've all got no hope.
I'll be the janitor. You always need someone to hold the floor down. Kelly says, can't wait to try the Filo. Currently on the road to visit our son for university homecoming.
Oh wow. That's
awesome,
so
Kelly.
special.
Marzi says, no problem, Cheryl. I got you covered. VIP treatment on its way. Just getting your room ready. I don't think you just wanted to be a patient, Marzi. I think you just wanted to be one of the staff. Chef says, LOL, Lillian Logistics.
I wanted to be a patient. I think I picked.
Danielle's got the transport covered.
Oh, the transport. Oh, yeah.
53-foot freezer, then we ship us to Australia. Oh, Charlotte Ferris has arrived. Hello, Charlotte.
Hello, Charlotte. How are you doing?
Missed most of it this morning, so we'll be watching it this weekend. Have to get ready for work. Another beautiful recipe from you, Mel.
Thank you, Charlotte. One to try for sure.
Marzi has said, need some love hearts for Mel's chayote recipe this morning. So ready to try this one. He's dropped a bunch of hearts. So has Ella, Marianne, Kelly, Susan, Mom S. And Mom S says, oh good, I love telling people what to do. Hey, I'm a nurse. I will be Nurse Ratchet.
Oh, Nurse Ratchet, yes. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. And I'm sending every single body a big fat slapping kiss.
That sounds very aggressive.
It does, but it's like kind of a mwah.
It's like that auntie that, yeah. Anyway, Patty Shanks is here
It's
too.
not like that, Auntie. What are you talking about?
You know, like
Hello, Patty.
when you go to your relative's house and there's always that auntie or your grandma that just plants that big smacker and it has to be on your lips. You know, that big smacking. No? You never had that?
No,
I've still got PTSD from it.
my aunties never did that. No, we were a family of huggers, I think, more than kisses. We used to hug a lot.
Maybe it's a British thing.
Really?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Maybe my family's just weird.
I think it just goes by family. It's not by country as such.
Maybe. Ella's saying which position for me?
Ella.
Guest relations.
I'm going to say public relations. I'm going to say, because Ella knows a lot of people in the keto community. Yes, I do know you know a lot of people. And I'm going to say public relations or something related to that.
Yeah, that's where I was going with the guest relations.
What do you think, Ella? Am I wrong?
Charity says, love you.
Charity.
Wonderful live today, lifted my spirits.
Oh, good. That's awesome.
And
Thank
we've
you.
got hearts from Judy, Becky, sorry, Auntie Judy, Becky, Paddy, Chef. Lots and lots and lots of hearts. Thank you so much, guys. Oh, look at Chef. He says, sweetness tester for Ella.
Oh, sweetness tester. Wow.
Jennifer says, I tried to make a keto matzo ball soup with coconut flour, but the taste didn't taste right. Any suggestions, Mel?
Say that again.
Jennifer Fine says, I tried to make a keto matzo ball soup with coconut flour, but the taste didn't taste right. Any suggestions, Mel?
1 second. I need to find out what's a matzo ball.
I don't know what it is either. Kelly says, have a fantastic week and thanks for the sloppy kiss.
Oh my god, that's funny. Oh my god, Jennifer, why don't you try the Bisquick dumpling recipe or go for the 3-ingredient donut recipe? That is so gonna do for. I actually have a friend who's Jewish who uses the 3-ingredient donut recipe for her matzo ball. So try the dumpling, the Bisquick dumplings, or the 3-ingredient donuts if you want something real easy. But they're both easy anyway.
Lucia Regina Vasquez
Como está, Lucia?
says, boa tarde do Brasil. Danny says, okay, it's official. Chris, start looking for our Australia community. I'll bring many loads of new patients.
Yes. I actually can't wait for our Australia community to grow because it's going to be a good problem to have. At the moment, I've been trying to set up Amazon. I have set it up, Amazon in Australia, but let me just say, there is a very restrictive, small amount of low-carb products available on Amazon Australia. So I'm kind of stumped because, I had such a great selection for the US, but not so for Australia. So I'm balancing a bunch of challenges, things that are stopping me from giving you guys what you've asked me to do.
We should move to America.
Don't say.
We should. Now, Mama S says matzo ball is like a dumpling.
Yes.
Marzi says, ciao for now. Ciao, Mr. Marzi Mars. Bless you all. Always great catching up with you.
Yes.
See you all next round. Be well and stay safe. Happy baking.
Ciao.
Susan says, can you imagine all of us together? It would be a riot. It would, and I'm all for it. I reckon it would be an absolute scream.
I say we all meet 1 year, no matter where we are. We fly up, we meet at, say, a community hall or something. We all bring a plate, and I think it would be hilarious. That would be so fantastic.
Mom S is on board. She says we'd have a great time.
Oh, we would.
I think we would. Danny says move in with me.
Oh, yes. I'm staying at Danny's house.
And Mom S says yes, you'll need to move to the US. Oh wow, Danny's got 3 bedrooms, 2 baths on top of a mountain in colourful New York. I'll move into the garage if need be.
No. No, you'll be with us.
They're in cahoots here because Mom S says yes, go live in Danny's house. She is never home.
Is that all the comments?
Yes, I am
Are
up
you
to date.
up to date?
I am
Are
up to
you?
date.
Anyway, so now we can make apple anything, guys. And just one last tip for you before we leave is to taste your jelly or your jam and see if it's to your liking. You have got every single ingredient there available to you in the ingredients list to make adjustments. Do you want more sweetener? Do you want it to be a bit more spicy? You've got your apple extract. So have a taste of your jelly before you let it cool down and just, see if that's what it's supposed to be. Ciao for now. Have a great weekend. And Auntie Judy says, great life, thanks. Gotta go bye, Mom H. Danielle says, Chris 5-acre dog playpen out back. Ellen says, I need to find a place in the luggage of my neighbor because she will be in Australia in November. And Danielle says she can evict the field mice. Bye, guys. Bye, Becky. Bye, Danielle. Have a lovely, lovely weekend.
Bye, guys.
See you real soon. Ciao.